Howdy, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another show of the Back Door to Nashville. And this morning we've got on our program, we got Mr. Glenn Brown, the mayor of Collinwood, Tennessee. And you know, he's my old buddy. And also I got another buddy here, and that's Wade Jackson. And also we've got a winner of the Back Door to Nashville talent show. So you all stay tuned. God bless.
Older than the trees, younger than the mountains, rolling like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong.
Good morning. It's good to see everybody here today. We're here in Collinwood, Tennessee. We're a couple hours south of Nashville. We welcome you here to the Back Door Nashville Talent Show. We thank everybody for coming out. For those of you at home that are watching, we would like to invite you down to Collinwood anytime that you have an opportunity to come here. We're right off the Natchez Trace. We have some restaurants, have fine food, other places that serve food. So we'd just like to invite you down anytime that you would like to come down. We have a good welcome center there that always has coffee, cookies, something to eat, and we welcome you to our community in our little town. It may be little, but the one thing that we do have is good folks here. Again, I'd like to thank all of y'all for coming down here to the Back Door of Nashville Talent Show. Today we have 7 contestants that are going to be performing here in just a little bit. Be with us, eat with us. Again, here is Jane Marie.
The next song I'm going to be singing is called How Great Thou Art. Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonders consider all the world thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power through hand, the universe displayed. Then sing my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sing my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then when I think of God His Son not sparing, sent Him to die, I scarce can take it in. And on the cross, my burden gladly buried, He bled and died to take away my sin. Then sing my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sing my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. When Christ shall come, when shout of acclamation to take me home, what joy shall fill my heart. Then I shall bow
What you doing, Wade?
Hey, man, how you getting along? Good to see you.
Hanging around. How you getting along?
I'll make it, I reckon.
Yeah.
But just sitting here kind of reminiscing and thinking, you
Are
know.
you?
Seems like that's what a lot of people should be doing a lot more of nowadays, I reckon.
I guess you heard about the Confederate flag.
Oh, yeah. I reckon they kind of forget that,
Won't be long they'll be taking that one off your back too, probably.
well, no, I don't think they're going to mess with either one of them because, you know, everybody on both the North and the South, they were fighting to keep the country, and that was a political war back there, just like
Oh,
this and is
absolutely.
now.
Absolutely.
It's all politics. You know what politics is. You know, it's poly means many, and ticks, that's usually blood-sucking insects. And so I think it's just about everybody kind of dissatisfied with some of it, you know.
Well, I know that you spent a long time over there and wound up missing in action.
Oh yeah, that was only for a few hours, I guess. That, well, not maybe 6, 7 hours, and but I was fortunate, and of course the reason that they listed me as missing in action was because they was making up the report and they sent it back in before that I could show up. But I wrote my mother a letter real quick, you know, and when they got to the door and you know, in their uniforms, officers and all, you know, it kind of shook her up a little bit to see them come up there. But when they told her that I'd been missing in action, she told them, says, I know. I got a letter from him this morning. He said he's all right. So that letter beat the officers out to the house.
Where'd you stay when that happened? Where were you hiding out at?
uh,
Where'd you hide at?
oh, I hid out in a kitchen part, you know, of one of those Korean kitchens. The kitchens are made separate from the house. You know, you have to come outside to go and cook. I guess because the old man don't like to didn't let you cook it outside. You know, of course Korea's a lot more modern now than it
Oh,
was
yeah,
back
yeah.
in 1950 and 51 and all. But and I was sitting there, you know, and I was looking across the courtyard at the straw roof on the house right across from me, and I was thinking, man, how pretty that is, that straw. It looks like a little boy's hair, you know, where he's been hair combed to go to church. And just about that time, an artillery shell lit in the top of that thing, and all of a sudden it looked like that little boy's hair had been tousled around, you know, by somebody. You fluff it up in there. Oh,
there wasn't very many things to amuse you there, but you know, that was kind of funny to me. And of course, the next morning, as soon as it got light, you know, I made my way back to our lodge, and nobody weren't mad at me for being gone. I just happened to get separated.
What'd you think about? What were you thinking that night when you were there?
Oh, you know, you had a lot of time to think. You know, I was thinking about sometimes, you know, when these guys, you know, uh, they having a lot of seem racial divide, you know, and now, but back then, when you're working together and for the cause of all the country that belongs to all of us, it, if one person of one race gets shot or hurt bad, you know, and is losing blood, they his buddy, no matter what race he is, either one of them, his buddy take him and get him back to the aid station to get him some blood and to get treatment quick as possible. And how that sometimes, you know, there was a story that went around that this one guy was carrying his buddy back to the aid station, and the guys seen him coming and ran out and said, "Can I help you?" You know, they're still about 40 yards from the aid station. He said, "No, he's not heavy. He's my friend." And a lot of people nowadays, they forget about things like that, and you got people trying to tear us apart when we don't want to be apart. There was a Mesa Indian guy that was my medic when I got hit, and before I went back to Osaka, Japan, you know, to get sewed up and all. But he didn't make it. You know, there's a lot of people, a lot of guys that don't make it. This is the way that they fold the flag in the funerals when the guy don't make it, and they give this to the widow. And the people who wait for the GIs to come home, they're the ones that I think need to have the medals, because they're the ones that really have to hurt, and they don't know what's going on, and they don't know what's happening to their loved one. And anytime well, there's no saying that if mothers wore the medals, we wouldn't have many wars.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But wives and little children, you know, they the same thing. And we've neglected the veterans for so many years, and I'm getting up in years now, and maybe somebody might not like me telling the truth about it, but the truth is the truth is the truth, and you can't nobody can tell enough lies to change the truth from being the truth.
That's a fact.
And that's why we need history. We need history and the truth, and we need it written down and sung in songs, and write the truth in song and sing the truth to the children, and let the children sing the songs and pass the truth in song on down to their children, like the Indians used to, about singing about the great battles and all, you know. That
I know that it gets pretty lonely over there for them GIs, and they miss home. And
I'll tell you, I'm so proud. I'm so proud that they let me serve. You know, they Mr. Harry Truman, he extended my enlistment at that time so that I'd have enough time left to go on over there, and but I was fortunate to get to come back early, because my points for rotation to come back home, being in a combat outfit, the 24th Infantry Division, being in an outfit like that, my points counted more than they did back in the rear echelons and so forth. But all the other guys, even back there, they were in just about as much danger as we were, because the ones that was after them could be just as sneaky as the ones that were trying to sneak up on us. But we were on guard. You know, we had nothing to do but be a, you know, like walk my post in a military manner, yeah. You know, and all that kind of stuff. And if they ask you what was the 11th General Order or the 12th General Order, say whatever. Just make sure you know the first 11, or you won't get a 3-day pass.
Well, I know there's a bunch of, it's pretty lonely over there. And people miss home and you know, and
Yeah, it's I'm so proud of all our military people of all services. They give up a lot of their life for this country, and there's a lot of us that's afraid, really afraid for what we're facing now. But we just got to have to keep praying for the USA. That like a little bumper sticker I saw, you know, praise God and pray for the USA, and some veteran wrote that one.
yeah.
Yeah, we need all the help we can get.
That's a fact.
Oh yeah, there's a lot to sit and think about, you know. Yeah,
Guess you seen it all, huh?
yeah. Yeah, you sit and wonder what they're going to do. And then all of a sudden it comes over the news. It looks like somebody made another mistake and done the wrong thing. I hear you putting out a new album. Some of the old songs I've been writing.
Yeah, there was a song that you wrote years ago called Red Roses Blooming Back Home, which was a military song for the GIs. And Melanie and I decided we'd record that song, and we thought it was a very beautiful song, and it's for all the soldiers and the vets. Was the reason we did it, and in recognition of your valor overseas, we just thought it'd be fitting to record
Yes.
that.
Some of those guys got pretty homesick over there, you know, and
I'm sure they did.
they'd be so happy when they'd get a package, you know, and from home, and all of a sudden when he'd get a package of cookies, he had a whole lot of buddies gathered around. They'd all help him eat up his package from home, but that's the way we were, you know. We shared everything. I don't believe there was any time that I ever seen it that they weren't ready to share everything they had with their buddy, even down to the last half of a can of sea rations, you know.
For their life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This red rose is blooming back home. After I got retired, you know, from the military, I started traveling with the Grand Ole Opry Road shows for a while, and then sometimes in between shows there was nothing much to do but just lay around the motel or hotel and wait and write songs and so forth. And but that one, I wanted somebody to hope besides myself to tell the story. That's why I never did record it myself. I recorded quite a few. But,
Well, it certainly is a beautiful song, and it does tell a story, and it's fitting, because there's not a GI that was ever overseas probably never felt that way.
You think about a guy that happened, going through all that battle and living through the hellfire and all, and he gets so homesick.
Yeah.
And he writes home to his mother, and he said, "Mama," he said, "it's so hard to fight when I looked up my sights and see red roses blooming back home."
Yeah.
That kid needed a furlough, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, I hear you guys making a new album there, and just about got things ready to roll. And thank you very much. And,
Hello, welcome to the Back Door to Nashville.
I'm Jeff Howell, the owner of the Family Music Center in Waynesboro, Tennessee. We sell all types of musical equipment, guitars, amps, strings, and accessories, and more. For all your electronic repair needs, we repair guitar tube amps, televisions, and many more electronic items. We're open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 on Saturdays. Give me a call at 931-722-5219. You never know what you might find at the Family Music Center in Waynesboro, Tennessee.
West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains,